intended. You can't outlive that. But you can outlive racism. Our parents did it, and the parents before them, and so on and so on. So on. They did that. They outlived racism. While you're crying like Karens about somebody not liking you, you still have people killing you. And here's the punchline of people that look just like you. I can't make this up. People that come exactly from the neighborhood you come from, exactly from the experience in America that you come from, and they're turning around and killing you. So what's worse? That somebody killing you or racist people? A racist man is in his house, minding his business, or someone that's coming out these streets and killing you? You tell me which one is worse. And that's what I'm saying. So what you have is, to me, I'm going to be 100 with you. If you're complaining about racism and you're black and complaining about racism, but you ain't complaining about these killings, you're a Karen. You're a Karen. That qualifies you as a Karen. Because you're not able to perceive that racism is worse. Killing someone, and it's happening in your community, is worse than racism. So you just got something to complain about. It's not really problems, because if it was problems, then you would see the biggest problem. You would be talking and complaining about the biggest problem, and you're not doing that. So basically, that equates you to a Karen. Well, when you're biased, when you're not talking about the real, and you're biased about these killings, and you're not looking at the real major crust of your problems, then you're coming off like a complaining Karen. You're not really getting down to solutions, in other words. You're feeling entitled that someone love you and speak well of you, and you're entitled to that. Let me tell you something, and you might not like this, but you're not entitled to be loved. You're not entitled to be accepted. You're not even entitled to be respected. What you gonna do if somebody don't respect you? That's not a crime. People do it to me all the time. It's not a crime. You can't go to a precinct and say, well, they disrespected me. You know the first thing the officer gonna ask you? Well, how did they disrespect you, sir? How did they disrespect you? And if you say, well, they said this, they're gonna say, sir, if it's not a hate crime, then we can't do nothing about the hate that people give you. All we can tell you, and some people tell you like this, is you gotta have tougher skin. You gotta have tougher skin. Because, what can you do about it? You can't make somebody love you. You can't make somebody love you that don't love you. And that works both ways. Some of you black people out here, you don't got all the love in the world either. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're selective with your love as well. While you sitting up and judging somebody else's love walk and how somebody else love other people, you don't have all the love in the world either. Obviously not. Obviously not. And I would only be right correcting you for trying to correct me. I know you missed that part, didn't you? Well, you did try to correct me, and I didn't need to be corrected. You did try to chastise me, and I didn't need to be chastised. So you don't think I will feel the need to chastise or correct you, although you did try to correct me? I know they ain't telling you that part, are they? They ain't telling you that black people try to correct me. They ain't telling you that, are they? I know. It's convenient for them to leave that part out, so it makes me look like I'm someone I'm not. They ain't gonna tell you that they tried to correct me and chastise me, and it backfired on their community, and they wind up getting corrected and chastised by God and my And with my information, I'm not intimidated by none of that because I'm not scared to die. I'm not intimidated by nothing you do because I'm not scared to die. See, you still got stuff to live for. I don't care about this country anymore. That's the difference between me and you. And that's the greatest fighter in the world. Somebody that doesn't care. He's gonna go all the way. When you gonna hold back. Cause you're gonna say, wait, I can't do that. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna live. Or I got stuff to live for, I got things to do. I don't care about none of that. And that's what makes me the greatest warrior and soldier in this situation. Because you still got stuff to do. You still got aspirations and dreams. And I don't. I'm a soldier. That's what I am. So that's the difference between me and you, man. Is you're coming off as a Karen. Even though you don't think so. I know. You ain't gonna think so. You ain't gonna think a lot of negative things about yourself. But you are a Karen when you can sit up and complain about racist people now, but not complain about the real issue, the biggest elephant in the room, which is black on black killings. That's the biggest elephant in the room, putting poo all around on the floor everywhere. You totally ignoring this huge elephant. Doo-doo dropping everywhere. Smell like doo-doo everywhere. But you want to talk about racist guy that comes in like a donkey. You want to complain about a donkey when you got a big old elephant of black on black killing, putting poo all around everywhere. And that's how it looks to me. So what that makes you is a Karen. Why you think it's only white people? It's an American thing. That's what I'm trying to show you. All these people are Karens to me. Y'all all Karens. You just complain about and feel entitled to different things. But at the end of the day, you still all are qualified as Karens. Most of you are Karens. Why you think it's just a white girl mentality? It's an American mentality. Where she get it from? Where the white girl get it from? Where did she become a Karen from? The American culture. Making her feel like she's a rock star and she's entitled to her latte being just right in temperature. That's how rock stars act. But they pay dues. I'm not saying it's absolutely correct, but they earn to have a hot latte. They put in work to earn to have a hot latte. What have you really done to deserve a hot latte? Because you work a 9 to 5? You're just a number. I know you work hard to you, but we don't know you. You don't really impact the community. These rock stars do. I'm just being 100. And you feel entitled to a temperature perfect latte, and you're nobody. You haven't revealed nothing to anyone. You haven't gave us any information. You haven't contributed to the community, and you're sitting up acting like a lord, like you're entitled to a temperature perfect coffee. Come on, it doesn't make sense to me. And so you have all these people that walk around here, and you think you're rock stars in America. That's your biggest problem. You're a nobody, and you know what? And you know what's going to happen? It's going to sneak up on you and bite you in the butt, and you're going to be looking around under martial law talking about, I'm an American. They can't treat us like this. You're a nobody. You don't realize that? Why are they shooting you down in the streets then? Why are the police shooting you down in the streets but taking pictures with rappers? I thought rappers didn't take pictures with police. That's what I thought. But yet, we have rappers taking pictures with police all the time. But talking about how much they hate them on the album. That part. If a police ever took a picture with me, it's because he wanted to take a picture with me. I ain't want to take a picture with him. And the circumstances I can count on one hand now how many times that happened. As much as you go through it as a famous person, you should be to the point where now you ain't taking no picture with no police because you done seen it enough and been through it enough, and you know you done contradicted yourself enough. I mean, come on. So see, y'all try to join yourself to something that you ain't show respect to. Like I don't feel that. Nah, I don't feel that. Now, if you have known me, if you knew me, if you knew me and you show respect on a personal basis, salute to you. But all these little roaches are running around that have never said nothing to me, and you think you're connected to me. If I had a gun and we was in full war, I would shoot you. I don't care. I don't care if you think I'm a bad person or not. I would gun you down. Okay? I don't think it's fun. I don't think it's funny. I don't find it entertaining when you have treated me as if I am a rock star, but but you don't pay for tickets. You don't go to no Beyonce concert or no Jay-Z concert. I'm just talking about people at the top. It's never personal. It's nothing personal. You don't go to these rappers concerts talking about let's go there for free. So why are you here for free? I don't care what you talking about. They love Michael Jackson. They call him the king of pop. But they were paying for tickets, which was putting ultimately money back in Michael Jackson's pocket. So where's the money you owe me? You getting a free show? You being entertained? Where's my money at? And that's why you're cursed, because it doesn't even make sense with reality and down to earth for you to have free shows like I'm a free show. I'm not a free show. Yeah, they told you that, but I'm not. I'm a spiritual person. If you in my atmosphere for free and I have the sense of understanding the economy and monetary, I'm cursing you. Now what you gonna say? I don't care how nice you are. Niceness doesn't pay my bills. Niceness doesn't put a meal in my belly. I'm a grown man. I don't care anything about your niceness and your emotions and your acceptance. We're not in high school anymore. I don't care about acceptance. I don't care about how nice you are to me. I don't care if you reject me. We ain't in high school anymore. We in the real world. And some of y'all did not graduate from school to the real world. Yeah, you might have graduated high school, but you did not graduate in life going into the real world. Well, you still got alpha males running around here like they think they matter. I don't care how much an alpha male you are. You do not matter in my world. In the real world. In the real world, why all these alpha males dying then? All these machos and honchos dead as a mug in the grave somewhere. Explain to me why most of your most beloved honchos are dead. Well, I guess that alpha male stuff didn't work in the real world, did it? I guess being an alpha male didn't work in the jungle, did it? Look at the repercussions for trying to be alpha males out here in this real world, man. See, some of y'all really, you know the reason why you still got a high school mentality? Because that was the best time of your life because you became a loser after that. Dang, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. See, I know this stuff out here. Dang, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. And that's why you still walk around like you in high school, because that's where you was the man at, and you a nobody out here now. So you gotta act like the alpha male you used to be in high school, because you didn't become significant out here in the real world, where we out here with people working either 9 to 5s or hustling and doing everything else in between to get money. You became nothing out here. So most of y'all resorted back to being the alpha male that you was in high school. I know, I'm right. And that's how you maintain some sense of significance about yourself. I know, it's just the truth. Then you have people like me. I'm not concerned with it. I don't care if they accept me or not. We ain't in high school. I thank God we ain't in high school. And I'm in the real world. And that's another problem with the hood politics. Half of y'all act like y'all still in high school, man. You cannot convince me that you are a man having to check in with another man when you go to another city. Y'all know about checking in? These dudes talking about y'all gotta check in. Man, what we look like? We in high school, bro? Man, I'm a grown man with a child out here. You think I'm checking in with another man? I don't care what the danger brings. I don't care what it brings. I'd rather suffer whatever I gotta go through than me to submit to some man I don't even know. Most of the times. People you don't even know. Man, y'all should have been checked that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in extortion. I don't believe in extortion. I believe in somebody owe you. I mean, if somebody can see your worth, you shouldn't even have to extort them. If you can't hold your block down to where people are coming in there and they getting money without your permission, then how much control do you really have over your blocks? People just coming in and getting money? How much control do you really have? How much power do you really have? Well, people are supporting them anyway. Yeah, you can't blame them totally. What about the people that's in your hood that's supporting them? That part. Therefore, is the extortion necessary, or is the loyalty of your community for you is more necessary? Well, it seems like that's what you don't have a grip on, buddy. They shouldn't, in other words, your clientele and whatever you do should be so good and you should have a grip on that they can't even get money over there. Which scratches out extortion. Yeah, I'm smarter than you thought. And that's why you're in the shape that you're in now, not tomorrow. You're in bad shape today. Real bad shape. Never see the day where I'll check in with somebody. Imagine that. I ain't checking in with nobody. Can't be serious. I would never do that. You'll never see me checking in with anybody. And you crazy. You talking about somebody being emasculated. That's why the black men are like a lot of black men are the way they are. You are submitting to other men, and it doesn't make sense as far as masculinity. You should be able to go into any neighborhood, especially if it's black, and hold your head up high without somebody trying to make you put your head down. I ain't put my head down for no man. You got these people looking at you like you should bow down, like you should show. Like, who are you? To me, you're a nobody. To your circle, you're everything. That's your circle, though. To me, you're a nobody. And it's always going to be like that. It's a million gangsters and hustlers. Even in that circle, you're a nobody. Yeah, let's do a check. Let's do a refreshery of what it is to be gangster. All right, it's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not as special to those who know gangsters are killers. It's only special to children. Wow, that's a killer. Wow, that's a gangster. Well, when you live long enough and you meet a couple gangsters and killers, the thrill is gone. Anybody 50 years old still feeling like gangsters is the whole world? Is there anybody even 35 feeling like the gangsters of the whole world? So the thrill is gone, right? You grew up, you've seen the hip hop videos, you've seen the killers and thugs. Then you grew up and you met some. Are you still infatuated with it? Are you still feeling like it's some special alien-like thing that you felt when you was a kid? We all felt that way. But then you grew up and you became a killer yourself, or you became a soldier yourself, or a thug yourself, and then what? It's nothing. You know how I know you became something and you didn't become a loser? You know how I know? Because you became the thing that you used to look up to. I became what I used to look up to. And I excelled past the things I used to look up to. I proceeded past it. Maybe not in the monetary, but as far as the character and the perspective and mentality, the principles, the respect, I surpassed it. I know they telling you money is the only way to become the man that you're supposed to be. Not all the time. You got Malcolm X, you had Martin Luther King Jr., you had people that were leaders. They were not millionaires. They were not billionaires. Because half of y'all get you a rap star or actor or whoever, a singer, and really, it's not really that they're so successful or so talented. They have just become culturally successful. Let's keep it 100. They just became culturally successful, and they were smart enough to become culturally successful, and then the money just kept rolling in, and they became millionaires and billionaires because all they needed to do was become culturally accepted and respected, and then without even having a lot of extremely good talent, they just got culturally accepted, and they got money. So they fought for your cultural acceptance, and they knew the money was going to come in. Well, look at it for what it is. Are these people really that great at what they do? Or are they culturally accepted? I know. You don't want to be 100 about it. You've been bamboozled again. Hey, people that's rich, they just got culturally accepted. Was it really their hard work or their talent? Or were they just culturally accepted? You know the names, it's more than 2 or 3. You you culturally accepted them, and that's why they're rich. Well, you just dumbly went after somebody. You just kept talking and harping on them and talking about them, and really, was it really? Is it really that serious? Is the talent really that serious? Or are they more culturally accepted than anything? Okay, yeah, I know you don't want me to tell the truth, but I am telling the truth.